Few things are as exciting as seeing a hungry coyote come running to the sound of your calling. Do it once and you're hooked. It's also an important part of wildlife management that becomes its own addiction and easy to learn. You'll soon find that hunting predators is just as much about persistence, not giving up, and about finding a place that has not seen a lot of pressure more than being an expert caller. Before you hit the field, just know that any old deer rifle or AR works just fine, as does any shotgun stuffed with lead BBs or buckshot. A .22 centerfire and .223 or .22 250 is a nice investment for a dedicated predator hunter, as well as a tightly choked shotgun. Even open country hunters are finding they shoot nearly as many coyotes with a shotgun as a rifle. That's because coyotes can exploit the terrain, rises, or gullies to come running in and pop up so close it's tough to even find one in the scope. So what about the calling? Whether it's an e-collar or a handheld mouth call, buy and practice with a dying cottontail or jackrabbit call to get going. They work everywhere, regardless of the presence of rabbits, surprisingly. It is simply a very primal sound that strikes a nerve with predators, whether it's because they think they can steal a free lunch from a fox or because they think an intruder is hunting in their territory. Probably both. Electronic calls are fun and super effective because of the vast selections of sounds they produce, especially in areas where coyotes have been conditioned to their traditional calls. Get an electronic call and use both it and a mouth call when you can, but don't wait until you have mastered both to go hunting. So what is that sound? The rabbit in distress is a squalling sound. In open, windy country, use the jackrabbit for its volume, let her rip. In timber, closer quarters, and less open country in general, go with the cottontail in distress and a more mewling, whiny, wah, wah, wah type sound. Blow a 60-second series every 5 minutes or so, waiting to spot motion between calling. Beginners wanting to try an open reed style call, which adds versatility to your vocalizations, should try Primo's open reed starter kits. The biggest advantage of the electronic call is that it takes the sound away from the hunter, so an animal running or sneaking in is not focused on the exact source of the sound. This makes it easier to raise your gun without being seen. It is also a huge advantage because you can place the call downwind from you and increase the likelihood the predator will expose itself to a shot. If you practice your setups, pay attention to your downwind, wear camo, and hold still up until the very moment of truth, you will call plenty of coyotes with the handheld. You can also take the coyote's focus off you by employing a simple decoy. Electric motion decoys are nice, but a simple rabbit or even a crow or owl decoy will also work. Predators know that the blackbirds are very wary, so they are a confidence decoy that can take the focus off of you. No matter what kind of call you choose, you create the vocalization. To be successful predator hunting, remember that calling is a small part of it. Just as important as finding an area that has not been hunted hard and paying close attention to your wind. And remember, persistence pays off. Even veteran coyote hunters don't expect to see an animal in every single setup, but it's a great sport, so stay after it.